Alright, Stock on the Borderlands is next. It is game number 4 in the finals matchup between Southern Parkians and Grimm's My Team. Although it doesn't look as if Grimm is present for this match. Chicken Wire very saying how well he's enjoying this match. And you know, so far both teams have been playing excellent. You know, each game has been very close, and hopefully that continues here in game 4. This is a pretty cool map. I have to say that the finals maps are pretty awesome. We did kind of a quick playthrough of all the finals maps, and I enjoyed pretty much all of them. I like them a lot. And somebody's writing Teary, I think, although I don't know what they're saying. Number 1. There you have it. And you know, so far I've been kind of keeping my voice a little bit down, a little bit quiet, and that's because it is finals week over here. Believe it or not, coincidence? I have no idea. But you know, so I didn't want anybody to be disturbed. But I think I can speak a little bit more naturally as of right now. So here we're looking at the Southern Parkians in the black Giant Killer General, captaining them, attempting to lead them to victory. They are down 2-1. They've only won so far the first game, and that game was incredibly close. And they're going to try and turn things around here in game 4. Genghis Khan, Browning, E-Dubs, Kruniak, Paris, and Grimm's Bastard also here. Across from them, it is going to be Grimm's My Team led by Bone. Kryptos is here, Arsenic, Chicken Wire, Tiri, Ravikin, DP, Dante, and Karma. So yeah, so far it's been an incredible match. First 3 games have all been really close. And as we go into game number 4, and I just love, and I can't say enough how much I really like these maps. They look really good. I mean, look at this. I think this is the detailed textures at work. Let me see if yeah, look at those detailed textures. Don't they look great? Especially on this map, incredible. And yeah, so you know, we have a few seconds, so we'll go over kind of the trades. Not a whole lot of thrall in the playthrough. I took a lot of thrall on this map. You know, kind of your standard archer warrior mix with pus. A couple of dwarves there for Southern Parkians. Looks like a couple of thrall here. Almost a pretty similar trade. Fewer archers though, and it looks like a lot more goals and stuff for my team. So we'll see exactly how this plays out in terms of their strategy. Is capture the flag, and capture the flag is a pretty interesting game type. It's very similar to, well, you know, I'm sure there are many other games that have a capture the flag, you know, kind of end goal. So essentially, what you do is you attempt to take the other team's starting flag. Very similar to the other game types we've seen, flag rally territories, except it's almost as if this is the only. It's like territories with 2 flags. So if you hold on to your flag and take the enemy's flag, then you win the game. You've essentially flagged the other team. Alright, so yeah, here we go. We got Arsenic, we got Kryptos coming down in the south. We got well, yeah, look at this. In the north, we have, here's the archers, Rabican and DP with those. Bunch of goals leading the way. Tiri, looks like Chicken Wire and Tiri kind of leading the way up here. Looks like a pretty big. Looks like a lot of the action is going to take place in the north, as almost the entire Southern Parkian team is up here. What do they have on defense? They have just 3 thrall. Incredible. Bone with a few more thrall on the flag here. Both teams taking maximum pus. And here we go. Kruniak is going to reposition as he notices. Here we go. Giant Killer General saying that they got no archers. But they do have a few archers, actually. And as he'll soon see. So, Southern Parking's with a massive archer advantage. Browning kind of scouting out what they have here, blocking this entryway. Not a whole lot. They're going to reposition, I think. They would very much like to break out, maybe here, and come around, but Bone is most probably going to scout that out. And so far the game has been very silent, not a whole lot happening. A couple of archers trading arrows here. One archer gets hit, so first blood goes to Southern Parkings perhaps, although I noticed that there was a goal down here that looked as if it had been hit also. Interesting trade by Bone. I'm not sure why he decided to take so few archers. I'd have to look at the trades in a little bit more detail. As here we go, my team's splitting up, it looks like. Here's Thierry. And coming along the walls, Chicken Wire was attempting to break up, but Southern Parkins doing an excellent job of containing those forces. Rabbitkin and DP with their archer lines basically having to contend against 3 separate archers. There's Browning, there's Paris, and E-Dubs. Arsenic is going to be beat back a little bit by Browning's going to peel off and try to get him to try to stave off this this rush. It looks like Kryptos and Arsenic moving in there. Browning's going to retreat. Excuse me, and he's got the defensive pus ready. He wants all of these warriors and melee to clump so he can just pus that group and freeze them, slow them down so that Southern Parkings can react a little bit better. Arsenic has that dwarf he wants to keep alive. Well, there are a couple dwarves. Kryptos with one also. But those doors have to be careful, as Browning is very aware that he's here. Rabbitkin and DP again with the archers for my team. Some more archers. Kruniak for Southern Parkins. He's going to kind of pinch from the west there as Thierry kind of gets pushed back. Thierry and Chicken Wire both. Chicken Wire wishing that World Knot actually teleported him elsewhere. There we see some pus going down. That pus goes down also, and that goal is a goner. Nice use of the terrain. Kryptos trying to get some shots off on those archers, but pretty huge journeyman. Browning sending that journeyman in, and that pus duds on that warrior, or on that goal, or dwarf. Gosh, I don't even know what it is. Huge. Does get picked off, and those warriors do get pussed. Massive pus. Beautiful, beautiful work there by Southern Parkians, and Paris in particular, taking out that rush. That could have hurt a lot more than it did. 72%. There is some stuff going down here also, as Chicken Wire is going to be engaged by Kruniak. Nice pus, but it does. That could have been a lot better than it was. Chicken Wire running away. That's a free pus for Kruniak, essentially. He's going to pick that up and turn that around on Chicken Wire. Thierry's going to rush in here and attempt to help pinch this position with Chicken Wire. The pus goes down on the dwarf, but nobody is there to help clean it up. as his other Puskul gets sniped. There we go. Kruniak unleashes the Pus there, the free offensive Pus, and slows down Chicken Wire. Chicken Wire gets really hurt there by Genghis Khan. Pretty great control clicking there by Genghis. Some Pus going down here. Ravikant attempting to defensive Pus keep that dwarf alive there for Thierry. So Southern Parking is doing a great job of defending, 66-49% at this point in time. Is anyone going to slip by? You know, these Bones goals not carrying any Pus, but if something else had slipped in with those goals, maybe they could have had a shot at taking out the Southern Parking flag. As it is, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold here. 65-46%. Still so many archers left alive for Southern Parkians. It's going to be really hard to take them out, especially when most of the units in general are gone for my team. Very few Pus is left. Very few melee. A couple of dwarves. Dwarves are not very good against archers. Few archers remain. Nice shot there by Thierry, attempting to make a stand behind this pillar, but that effort is going to be doomed unless he can think of something else to do, as Southern Parkins can easily fan out and make that pillar useless for him. He is going to, I guess what he's doing is he's trying to help his team by basically distracting them, slowing them down. There's less than 2 minutes remaining, but I don't think it's going to work, as Giant Killer General not even worried about it. He is attempting to take the home flag of my team. Arsenic racing back, trying to keep him from contesting. But hot on his heels is Browning. They might be able to do it. We'll see. It all depends on if my team's able to slow them down enough to keep them from contesting or not. Looks like my team getting mopped up here in the northwest quadrant. They are going to be making something of a stand to keep Southern Parkians at bay, but I don't know. 2 minutes remain, and Southern Parkians are knocking on their door. Look how close Giant Killer General is. He only has these units here, but you know, there's a lot more warriors on the way. Browning with those, and DP, Rabican, Chicken Wire, and Bone. No, that's DP. Anyway, they're all going to attempt to, and here's Arsenic. They're going to try to keep that from happening, but no, Browning catches up to Giant Killer General. Huge bounce there by Giant Killer General. That was massive. Arsenic just walked right into that. That couldn't have gone better for Southern Parkians. Although Bone gets those archers from behind, he is going to attempt to clean those up. And he does. Oh, he could have, anyway. And, yeah, Pus goes down, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. 1 minute remains, and here comes the push. So many archers moving in, trying to take out DP's dwarf. DP, though, needs to turn around. Takes out that one archer there, but all of a sudden, he's just going to keep running, take out as many archers as possible, but he doesn't take anything out. And here we go. 30 seconds remain, and Browning engages the final flag, the home flag, and oh no, nearly walks into its Chicken Wire, and Genghis Khan going to be dueling it, and Genghis Khan gets the better of it. That exchange there. Arsenic, though, finishes him off, but it might be too late, as Browning, Giant Killer General, Genghis Khan going to be triple teaming this home flag here. I think they're going to be able to take it. There's very little by way of melee left for my team. It is 36% to 0 all of a sudden, and beautiful, beautiful movement and taking of the flag and taking of the game by Southern Parkians, tying it up at 2 games apiece. I feel that my team could have done a little bit better. The breaks didn't really go their way much of the time. They had a few breaks, but a lot of things just didn't work out. That was a beautiful dwarf shot by Giant Killer General. Some great work overall by Southern Parkians in taking this game, and great awareness, not to mention. So I think interestingly enough, it seems as if okay, so Karma and Dante didn't actually play this game because it looks as if they had 9 players on their team. So 2 of them sat. So it was 7 on 7. Looking at the damage and the ratios and all that, Bone negative 23 damage, not a whole lot. I guess he didn't rack up that much damage, or maybe he had some friendly fire. I'm not quite sure. He did heal a lot of whites, so that could have something to do with that. Crypto's 66 damage. That's going to be the most out of anybody on my team, which isn't all that much. Definitely didn't get positive ratios. 7 kills, 16 losses for him. 77 damage by Genghis Khan. I think that's going to be the most for anyone on Southern Parkians. 11 kills, 3 losses. He did quite excellently at the end game there in taking that final flag. So there you have it, NewMutator bringing you these games. I hope you're enjoying them. Game number 5 in the finals coming up in just a moment.